Did you know 5 simple exercises can fix 99% of the physical problems you deal with every single day? So let's jump right in with our first exercise, the wall slide. Now, you might be thinking, how can sliding against a wall possibly help me? Well, this simple movement is one of the best ways to fix your posture, strengthen your upper back, and reverse years of hunching over computers and phones. Here's the thing. Most people spend their whole day with their shoulders rolled forward and their head pushed out in front of their body. This creates a bunch of problems: neck pain, headaches, rounded shoulders, and a weak upper back. The wall slide directly targets and fixes all of these issues. You don't need any equipment for this one. Just find a wall. Any wall will do. Here's how you do it. Stand with your back against the wall, feet about 6 inches away from the base. Press your lower back, upper back, and the back of your head against the wall. Now raise your arms up and press your forearms and the backs of your hands against the wall, making a goalpost shape. Slowly slide your arms up the wall as high as you can while keeping everything touching the wall. Then slide them back down. The key is to never let your arms come off that wall. Trust me, if you've been sitting at a desk all day, this is going to feel really hard at first. That's because years of bad posture have locked up your upper back and made those muscles weak. Start with 2 sets of 10 reps. Focus on slow, controlled movements. You'll feel your upper back muscles working in ways they probably haven't in years. After just 1 week of doing this daily, you'll notice your posture getting better and that nagging neck pain starting to go away. Alright, now that we've fixed your upper body posture, let's move to something that fixes one of the biggest problems hitting modern society: tight hip muscles and a weak butt. Enter the couch stretch. This exercise is absolutely game-changing for anyone who sits for more than 2 hours a day, which is basically everyone. When you sit, your hip muscles get short and tight, pulling on your lower back and making you look like you have a pot belly, even if you don't. The couch stretch doesn't just stretch your hip muscles, it also makes your butt stronger and teaches your body how to properly move your hips. This is huge for walking, running, standing up from chairs, and basically every lower body movement you do throughout the day. Here's how to do it. Find a couch, chair, or raised surface. Put the top of one foot on the couch behind you and step your other foot forward into a lunge position. Now, here's the key. Squeeze your butt on the back leg and gently push your hips forward. You should feel a strong stretch in the front of your back leg. Hold this position for 60 to 90 seconds per leg. But don't just hang out in the stretch. Actively squeeze your butt and think about tilting your hips under you. This changes a passive stretch into an active movement that retrains how you move. If you're new to this, you might only be able to hold it for 30 seconds at first. That's completely normal. Your hip muscles have probably been tight for years, so be patient with yourself. After a few weeks of doing couch stretches regularly, you'll notice your lower back feels better. You stand taller and your butt actually starts working like it's supposed to. I bet you're wondering what the 5th exercise is, because it's going to completely change how your entire body moves and feels. It involves crawling patterns that wake up your nervous system, but more on that in a minute. Right now, let's talk about the 3rd exercise, the Turkish get-up. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds hard, but stick with me here, because this one exercise works more muscles and movement patterns than almost any other single exercise you can do. The Turkish get-up is the best functional movement because it puts together stability, flexibility, strength, and coordination all in one smooth motion. It teaches your body how to move as one unit rather than just separate muscle groups. This directly helps with better performance in every daily activity, from getting out of bed to picking up your kids to carrying groceries. What makes this exercise so special is that it forces you to keep a weight steady overhead while moving through multiple positions. This challenges your core in ways that regular ab exercises simply can't match. It also makes your shoulders more stable, your hips more flexible, and improves your whole body coordination. Now, you can do this with a kettlebell, dumbbell, or even just a shoe if you're just starting out. The key is to master the movement first, then slowly add weight. Here's the basic steps. Start lying on your back with the weight in your right hand, arms straight up. Keep your eyes on that weight throughout the whole movement. This is huge for staying stable. Roll onto your left elbow, then push up to your left hand. Push your hips up and slide your left leg under your body, ending up in a half kneeling position. From there, stand up while keeping that weight steady overhead. Then reverse the whole thing to get back down. I'll be honest, this is challenging. Start with just your body weight or a very light object. Focus on smooth, controlled moves between each position. Most people rush through this, but the magic happens when you move slowly and carefully. Aim for 3 to 5 reps per side, 2 to 3 times per week. The Turkish getup will show every weak spot in your body and then fix them one by one. Your shoulders will become more stable, your core will get incredibly strong, and your overall body awareness will get way better. Now let's talk about something that's super important for spine health, but completely ignored by most exercise programs: spinal waves. This movement pattern is based on how your spine is designed to move in beautiful, flowing waves rather than stiff, blocky chunks. Spinal waves help bring back natural movement patterns to your spine, reduce back pain, and improve overall flexibility. They also turn on your deep core muscles in a way that regular exercises simply can't match. If you've been dealing with chronic back pain or stiffness, this exercise alone could be life-changing. Most back problems come from the fact that people move their spine like a stiff board rather than the flexible, segmented structure it's designed to be. Spinal waves teach each part of your spine to move on its own while still working together with the rest of your spine. Here's how you do it. Start on your hands and knees in a neutral spine position. Begin by tucking your tailbone under and slowly rolling that movement up through your spine, one part at a time. Think of it like a wave moving from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. Then reverse the movement, starting from your head and flowing back down to your tailbone. The key is to make this movement as smooth and flowing as possible. Don't rush it. Think of each part of your spine as a separate joint that needs to join in the movement. You should feel like your spine is moving like a flexible snake rather than a stiff stick. Start with 5 to 10 slow waves in each direction. Focus on quality over quantity. You might be surprised at how hard it is to move specific parts of your spine at first. That's completely normal. Most people have lost this natural movement ability due to years of sitting and poor movement habits. Finally, we come to the exercise that truly fixes everything: the bear crawl. Now, I know crawling might seem childish, but here's the thing. It's one of the most brain-demanding and physically complete exercises you can do. The bear crawl works your entire body in a way that no other exercise can match. It strengthens your core, shoulders, and hips, while improving coordination, balance, and body awareness. It also turns back on basic movement patterns that are built into your nervous system but have been sleeping since you were a toddler. What makes the bear crawl so good is that it forces you to coordinate opposite arm and leg movements while keeping a stable core. This crossbody pattern is basic to human movement and directly improves your walking, running, and overall movement quality. Here's how to do it properly. Start on your hands and knees, then lift your knees just slightly off the ground, about an inch or two. Keep your back flat and your core tight. Now move your right hand and left foot forward at the same time, then your left hand and right foot. The key is to keep your knees low and move slowly and carefully. Start with just 20 to 30 seconds of bear crawling. I promise you'll be surprised at how hard this is. Your shoulders will burn, your core will shake, and you'll probably need to rest after just a few steps. That's completely normal. You're waking up movement patterns that have been asleep for decades. As you get stronger, you can go longer or add changes like bear crawl backwards or sideways. The goal is smooth, controlled movement with very little weight shifting from side to side. Now let me show you how to put these 5 exercises together into a complete routine that you can do anywhere, anytime. This entire workout takes just 15 to 20 minutes and covers every major movement pattern your body needs. Start with wall slides, 2 sets of 10 reps to turn on your upper back and improve posture. Then move to the couch stretch. Hold for 60 to 90 seconds per leg to open up those tight hip muscles. Next, do 3 to 5 Turkish get-ups per side. Remember, quality over speed. Follow that with spinal waves, 5 to 10 slow waves in each direction to bring back spine flexibility. Finally, finish with bear crawls, 20 to 30 seconds for 2 to 3 sets. Rest for about 30 to 60 seconds between exercises. The entire routine should take 15 to 20 minutes. Do this 3 times per week, and you'll see huge improvements in how your body feels and moves. The beauty of this routine is that it fixes the root causes of most physical problems rather than just treating symptoms. You're not just getting stronger, you're bringing back basic movement patterns that modern life has destroyed. So there you have it, 5 exercises that truly can fix 99% of your problems. Share this with someone who needs to move better and feel better.